So if you've seen my video about the 2016 Fusion that I got, you'll remember one of the comments I made about the headlights was they weren't LED and how I wish they were. Well, I'm about to take care of that, and we're not going to stop there. So you look at the taillights on this car and it has really sharp looking LEDs on the back. The brake lights, turn signals in the back are LEDs. Even the lights on the mirrors are LEDs too. But you get up here to the front and the only LED is the side marker lights here. The fog lights are halogens. The headlights are halogens. So I'm gonna upgrade the bulbs to LED bulbs. Now you're probably wondering what the bright white xenon look halogen bulbs are doing in there. They were significantly cheaper than the LEDs, and the high beam bulb is particularly easy to get to on this car compared to the low beam bulb. So I decided to try these first as they were cheaper and just see how they compare. It'll be interesting to see the difference between those and these fog and low beam LED lights. Now when you remove the front bumper where the wire harness stays with it like this one, you got to make sure you disconnect the active grille shutter and the temperature sensor, which is right here. If you don't disconnect those, you could damage the wiring. And don't forget to reconnect them either, or your check engine light might come on. Yep, this day and age, if you don't connect your bumper properly and all the wiring on it, your check engine light might come on. Crazy. Now the reason the headlight assembly has to be removed in order to replace the bulbs is because there's no clearance between the frame of the vehicle and the headlamp assembly to get to the bulb. And for those who are about to ask, nope, sorry, your auto parts store isn't going to do this for free. And there you have it. So let's replace the bulbs. And the cool thing about these is they're all plug and play. Everything's designed to just plug right into the original connector. And then make sure you line the two connectors up, snap it into place, and tuck all the wiring back in. And put the little cover back on. Now for the high beam bulb. And while we're doing the high beam bulb, we're also going to replace the parking lamp as well. You want to make sure you don't touch the glass part of the headlight bulb with your fingers, because the oil from your skin can damage the glass. Now one thing you have to remember about LEDs is they're sensitive to positive and negative. So if you plug it in wrong, the bulb isn't going to work. So you want to plug it in, then connect the headlamp assembly to the car and turn the light on and make sure that the bulb lights up. And as you can see, the light is on, so it's installed correctly. Now let's replace the fog light. It's the exact same bulb as the low beam headlamp bulb is, so it's pretty easy and the same thing. And having the bumper cover off here, like this, makes this job a real piece of cake. And that one was burnt out, as you can see. Once again, make sure that the connectors line up, plug it in, clicks, and there you go. Now the reverse lights are much easier. After you remove the little trunk lining and take out this little piece, and you just untwist this, out comes the little socket with the reverse lamp bulb. Pop the old one out, put the new LED bulb in, and plug it in and make sure it works. So here's the new LED lighting. And here are the standard halogen lights. I also added LED lights to the license plate bulb sockets, as well as an LED light inside the trunk. And here's a shot of the finished project. As you can see, a much more clearer, brighter light. It's almost like a bright white fluorescent light instead of that tan halogen color. They look really, really good.